Hi, beautiful Libra. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Libra, I do apologize. It has taken forever to get back to your readings. I've been home with my boy who's been sick, but he's well and fine now. So I'm back with the readings now. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm just going to start with an overall energy here and look into your journey for the month ahead. So basically, towards the end of October until the end of November of 2021. So we're starting overall, going deeper and deeper. You're going to have plenty of time to figure out whether this is your reading or not, to then decide if you want to come with me into the extension of this reading, where we're going to go even deeper. And the first card or overall energy is the Dove. Take a leap of faith. Very earthly. Mother Earth. I had a strong reading for Virgo. That was yesterday. Strong reading for Virgo in terms of like reconnecting with the animal kingdom, with the spirit animals, and also with Mother Nature. And this is, I'm not getting, even though there's a dove there, I'm not getting too much about the animal kingdom, but I do get a lot about Mother Earth. Like there's a real beautiful connection. The dove is speaking about freedom, peace, bringing new energy to the planet Earth. Like we see this new rainbow energy that the dove is flying in with this rainbow energy. So it feels like the dove like brings peace. Like we're bringing peace through the rainbow energy to planet Earth. And if that is Libra doing that, let's see. So why is this here for Libra, please? Take a leap of faith. There's a lot of colors. There's a lot of earth. Why is this here for Libra, please? Butterflies, talking about transformation. Why is this here for Libra? Fork in the road, number 13, and all that glitters, number 16. So numerology wise, we have 13 there. It doesn't really show that well, but it's 13. So that's transformation, death leading to life. And I just want to show you, numerology wise, we have 16 here, which is sudden shift and sudden changes. Often shows up in the tower. If there's a tower moment, if there's a tower card, we usually link that with a numerology number of 16. So there's a big like incident happening here with a fork in the road. Like there's been two steps, like one step forward, two steps back. You're a little bit, I don't know if you're confused, but you're definitely thinking about where to go. This is a crucial moment in time for you where you're choosing in which direction to go, and it's death leading to life. That this is a breaking point. It's not a make it or break it, but it's a breaking point. There's like a choice to go in a new direction, to not continue on to do everything you've done before, if that makes sense. And also with all that glitters isn't gold. So maybe there's something. We're gonna go even deeper into this. I'm gonna definitely pull more cards around this, I feel. There could have been something that started out looking really beautiful, but underneath it, it wasn't. Like, it was all shimmery and beautiful on top of everything, but as you go deeper and looking deeper inside, we're seeing clearly that, you know, and with this Dove card, with the, like, bringing new energy into planet Earth through peace, and then having, like, there's a crucial, like, there's a breaking point in your life right now, and maybe even for the planet, and all that glitters isn't gold. It doesn't say isn't gold, but it says all that glitters. The feeling of whatever we felt was sustainable, if that makes sense, like what on the surface, like, okay, so this type of system looks sustainable. This type of, when it comes to finances, education, the way the governments are being, like politics, religion even, it feels like whatever looks really shiny and beautiful on the surface level, we're breaking through that now. Like, what's going on underneath? So it's and I've been saying this for quite some time. These readings has become more and more collective. Like, it can just as well be for the collective. So going deeper into this message, please, for Libra, a fork in the road. What is that? If we start there, what is the fork in the road about specifically? And like, I just want to say, so the Lama to me, because I know it's so silly, but I'm thinking about the Dalai Lama. Like, the Lama feels like tranquil. Is that how you say it? Tranquil. The Lama feels wise. It feels like it knows what it's doing, like it knows its direction. It's very calm. And then we have like a monkey, like a chattering monkey, monkeying around. The monkey feels like it shows up in numbers. Like, it's just I would compare the monkey to a sheep. Like, it's the same, like a sheep mind or a monkey mind. Like, I will follow, like, mainstream. I would go where everyone else is going. But the Lama, he's thinking twice. Like, is this really what I want? So there's something about like going against the stream, not just so that you can go against the stream, but it might be that you're choosing differently than maybe most right now. The monkey mind just wants to follow and do what's right. Like, please tell me what's right to do so that I'll be a good citizen. I'll be a good student of the planet Earth here. Don't think for yourself. The Lama comes in to say, well, I do want to think for myself. I want to decide what's good for me. And if you look very closely, we have a little owl. I don't know if that's doesn't want to focus. There's a little owl sitting on the back of that Lama, which talks about wisdom, like making wise choices. So you're really thinking about this one, and it doesn't really matter to you what everyone else chooses. So the fork in the road. And then I get choose wisely. Interesting. Wow, I get choose wisely and the crown chakra, both number 7. This is like, okay, so this choice that you're about to make here, like, don't rush this one. This is not the time to rush it. This is choose wisely. Have this, listen, be the Lama. Don't listen to the monkey mind. Be the Lama and listen to the wisdom that you sort of have gathered over the years, the knowledge that you have, and combining that with the crown chakra here, that is knowing. That is connection with spirit. That is connection with your higher power, with your inner being, whatever you want to call it, the universe, God. Knowing. And then both 7, which is the completion, it's you're guided by your angels. Like, you definitely have guidance here. You can follow your guidance. You can trust in your intuition that your guides will point you in the right direction. And it's also completion. Like, you've done everything that you can possibly do in a situation, and it's really time to reap the rewards. 7 usually talks about, like, it's time to have your fruit. It's time to now get to enjoy what you have created for yourself. So there's something about 2 things. Something about making the right choice for yourself. Be wise about it. Take your time. Connect in with your inner being and really, like, think this one over. It's not a rushed decision or a decision that should be made in frustration or anger or even in stress. Like, I have to make a decision now because I'm stressed. Even if it's like 5 minutes, I would say, okay, I still wouldn't make a decision if I were rushed or stressed. I would take 5 minutes and just calm my nerves and just sit and breathe and see what comes up. And the other thing is that it forces you. I feel like this situation, which most of the time I find we think we're making decisions, we think we're making choices, we think that, okay, I'm going to go down this path right now. I feel a calling to go down this path. And although you will experience whatever it is that you want to experience, the very thing that you think that you want is making you connect with your inner being. So it's like, it can be the simplest thing. It might not sound simple to some, but it can be the simplest thing, like manifesting a car. Like, you want to manifest a car, and for the life of you, there's something about like not being able to manifest a freaking car. It then pushes you or forces you to go into meditation or get more in balance, or like try to start to figure out why the heck this car doesn't show up. What is the misalignment here? Why isn't it here yet? Or the tiniest thing. Like, it's something that then pushes you into get into the crown chakra, like into the connection. So it feels like one way of saying it is like, make a connection before you make this decision. And the other thing is, in order for you to even, like, this decision in itself, it's sort of cornering you. It's putting you in a corner situation where you sort of have to go inwards. So it serves you however you want to like look at it, if that makes sense. So 2 number 7 coming out there. So just know also that you're protected, you're guided, really guided at this point. You can really trust your guidance. And together with it is the light card, which is just, that is just, you know, so much beauty. Like the sun card, it's so much beauty, so much happiness, looking like dreams manifested the way you want them to. Making this choice is going to lead, like coming from a very authentic place, being in connection with your inner being, is going to lead to a very, very happy outcome. But take your time. And then we want to ask about all that glitters. Why is all that glitters here for Libra, please? And then, like, with the fork in the road there, there's also like this change, this transformation for you. It really puts you on a completely new path. A completely new path. Big, did you see that? Wow. Again, it's like two times the crown chakra is coming out. Like this second time though, it's like we're really focused in on the crown. Make the connection with the universe. Make your connection with your inner being. Number 1 is a new energy. It's a new beginning, a new start. It can be new messages coming in, and definitely through your crown, like new messages from the universe. Awareness. So there's so much about the situation, like put yourself in alignment, put yourself in balance, put yourself in contact with your inner being before making any type of choice here. Can I just get something more there around all that glitters? Because it almost feels like that came out a second time, but maybe that's what they want to say. Okay, there's something you're gonna have to let go of. So all that glitters. This choice of this fork in the road and this choice to go like in a new direction. So everything that looked like it had like glitter on it, that underneath it, like there's a more authentic, there's a new world, there's a new earth, like breaking through, wanting to be birthed right now by the collective, and it is. And in order to choose this new path, there's going to be this emotional loss. Like there is this situation that at first glance, it looked really beautiful. It looked like it was the right path. It was the right thing to do. It was the right relationship to be in. It was the right job. It was the right path. It was really shiny and it was the right path. And you spend, like you did your fair share of investment in the job, relationship, path to feel like something, like you're gonna have to sacrifice something here. Something's got to give here. Something is gonna be like you're gonna let go of something, and it's gonna feel like there's emotional loss, but you know it's for the better. You just know it's for the better. If you don't know what this is yet, I feel like if you're sitting here going, I don't know what that is that I that I should let go of. I think for you guys, it's even bigger. How do I put this? If you know straight away what this is, like, yeah, I know it's the relationship that I'm in. Yeah, it was all shiny and beautiful from the beginning, but now it's so not. Or a job situation or a path that you were on. If this is like, no, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm trying to figure out what this is. Then I think it's just like it's a paradigm shift for you. For some of you Libras, there's a paradigm shift. There's a, I call my channel a new era. I didn't know how on point I was when I picked that name. I might not have picked the name. I take credit for it because it felt like I came up with it. But I'm starting to realize more and more that I was given the name. And the more I've done these readings and the farther we get into the energy that we're in right now, we are stepping into a new era. We're definitely changing into a new era. And if we're changing into a new era, we have to let go of the old. If there's a new era, there's an old one. If there's a new paradigm, there's an old one. So I feel for some of you guys, this emotional loss is going to be like you're choosing this new path right now, and choosing this new path might not just be like choosing a different relationship or a different type of job or a different like just life path for yourself. It's like it's bigger than that. It's like, okay, I'm ready to let go completely of what made up my identity from the past, and therefore there's like a little bit of a like letting go of your persona. I mean, this might be a silly analogy, but I have a little group. Just my closest friends. We have this little group on Viber, and my sister is part of that little group, and we send each other messages and pictures and all of that just for our little small group. And then my sister lost her phone, and if you don't know that, by Viber is connected to your phone. Like you have to have a phone number be put in to have a Viber account. And she lost her phone, and she was now like, can you re-invite me to the group because I lost my phone and now I have this new number. And she was like, I just hope that I can reconnect with the old account so that I just, we'll just pick up where we left off, and I still have all the communication and all the pictures and everything. And when she came back, she was like, no, it's lost. I can't find it. And she had a moment of like, that is so sad. And I think we've had this group for, is it a couple of years, maybe? 3 years, maybe? 2-3 years. We had this little group. And of course, there's been plenty of conversation and plenty of pictures and plenty of little, fun things in there. But she had an emotional reaction to the fact that this whole conversation, we can still see the conversation. We still have the pictures and the conversations shared. But she's entering now in like with a blank page. Like it's a blank slate. She has nothing there. And she had a moment of feeling like real sadness. Like, oh my, no, like all of that conversation is lost. All of those pictures they're just gone. I was like, we still have them though. Like we can, well, no, she didn't just, and that is a Viber account that we only had up and running for a couple of years with friends that she's become friends with later in life because they were my friends from the beginning. She took them. It sounds like I was saying, I just mean that it's not like a long term for her childhood friend. She's come along in my little friend group. Imagine if this is your life. This was a Viber account. Imagine if it's your life, it's your identity. what you have identified yourself as with for a lifetime, and to start to chip away of that, there's going to be some emotional loss here. I'm going to take this into the extension and see what else I can find there for you, going deeper into this message. If you feel like you resonate with this, like, yeah, I want to know more about this, you're so welcome to the extension. I do want to say I've started this account due to a beautiful subscriber that recommended me this Buy Me a Coffee place. I love everything about it. I'm so grateful to her. I'm so sad to say that I don't remember her name. She should get, so I keep saying this in every sign so that maybe she'll give me a shout out, like who she was. I'm so happy I opened that, and I probably will move the extension, the extended, once Buy Me a Coffee, the Buy Me a Coffee site has the ability to, I move the Vimeo to the Buy Me a Coffee place, actually. If you want to check it out, please do. It's in the link in the description box down below. And also the extended, it's right at the top, the extension to get to Vimeo, to get to your extended reading for this message. If you don't want to come there, that's completely fine. Thank you for watching, Libra. Bye.